Hello. Here we go. We're going to get moving. Okay. Swinging the arm side to side, down and up. Nice and easy. Relax the fingers a little bit higher. Bending your knees. One arm. Move the shoulder. Other arm. And then back to your first arm. Figure eights with your shoulder. Keep going. Bending your knees, moving your spine. Other shoulder. Ooh, this one's a little crunchy. Keep going, moving around. All right, we're moving on to step touch now. Step touch. Bend and point. Throw the ball from your shoulder all the way around. And bend and point. And to the side. Little twist. And I'm going to throw a frisbee from your ribs. Nice and big. Remember your feet. Keep going with this one. All right, step kick. Step kick. And then tap your hip. Gentle tap. You can point your toe while you're out there. And tap your knee in the front. Point your toes. And then tap your hip. Gentle tap. All right, do a little shake. Step touch again. And swing your arms. Nice and big. Maybe a little bit lower this time. And then a little bit higher. A little stretch. All right. So now we're going to find a nice wide second position. Feet apart. Ooh, I'm enjoying being on a mat. I haven't done that before. Toes are turned out, not so turned out that you're going to tip backwards like I did. A little bit forward. Bend your knees. Making sure that you're at kind of a 90-degree angle here, so your feet aren't so far in or too far out, so you're almost in the split. So your knees are in line, your thighs are in the same diagonal as your feet. All right, come on up. Lift your arms up to the sky, drop your shoulders down. We are going to ring a bell. So grab on to a big rope. And we're going to pull it down. Pull. Bend your knees, tuck your pelvis, bring your shoulders up and forward. Now we're going to stir a pot of sticky glue. Kind of an oxymoron, but redundant. Glue is always sticky, hopefully. And push. And pull. And we push. And pull. Your pelvis is tucked. One more time. Push. And pull. Good. Now take this arm up. Bring it over your head. Shoulders back. Take your hip with you this way. Reach far over to the side. Bend your knees. Swipe across the air. Half a circle here. Your hips are over to the side. Lift this arm up. Come back over to the side, taking your hips over here so you're nice and long on this side. All the way down. Full circle. All the way down. Come out. Turn your palm up. Open your shoulders. Lift. Both hands over to the side. Now, I'm using my right side to pull my arms across in front of me. Switch. And pull. And switch. And pull. And again. Pull. Lift your arms all the way up. Grab onto that rope. Pull down. Pull. Tuck your tail. Scoop your abdominals, stir it the other direction. Push. And pull. And push. Relax your toes. And push. And pull. One more time. And push. And pull. Now we're taking the other arm up and over. Bend over to the side. Now we're taking your hips over to this side, dropping this hip down. Bend. Across the horizon. Open both shoulders up. Lift up with resistance. And then we come over, hips come over, come all the way down and around. And our hips come over and we come all the way up. Bring both hands over to the side. And we pull. Like your hands are moving across a sticky mirror. And two more. Pull. And one more time. Pull. Lift your arms all the way up, shoulders down, grab onto that rope, and pull. Push. Stir that pot. And again, stir. Push. Pull. And again, push. And pull one more time. Push. And pull, and we're going to bring this arm up and over. Bending over to the side, drop this hip down, and reach far over there, and then across the horizon. Open both shoulders up, lift. And we come over, come down and around, all the way around. And we open and lift. Both arms are over here for washes, pull. And switch, and pull. And switch, and pull. One more time, switch and pull. Arms up to the sky. Grabbing onto that rope, and the other hand is on top. Pull down. Tuck. And push. And pull. And again, push. And pull. Two more times, push. And pull. One more time. Around we go. Maybe going a little deeper. Bring this arm up. Come over to this side. And bend. Reach, wiping the air. And we come over. Open your shoulders. We come back over. All the way down. We come over and lift. Both arms over to the side and wash, pull. And switch and pull. And one more this side. And one more this side. Lifting your arms up and relaxing down. Bring your legs in, a little shake. And then we will go back into our plies position. So again, toes are turned out. Come on down, relax your shoulders back. Lift one heel up a little bit, bring it forward, touch, put it down, pull it back like you're trying to smear the skin up. Other side, lift, forward, down, pull it back a little bit. So you may feel like that lifts your inner arches up a little bit. Then take your hands and swivel your legs out. And then the other side, swivel it out. Use the heel of your hands to kind of warm up the crease. And then we're going to sit back down. You may notice it's a little bit easier. Come on up. We're going to go down in 3 counts. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze your glutes to lift. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze, lift. You can push your feet away from each other. Squeeze, lift. And 1, 2, 3. So you're pushing your knees back. Your shoulders are staying back over your hips. Careful you're not tilting forward. 2, 3. Lift. One more time. 2, 3. Lift. Good. Come on down. Relax your toes. Going up in 3 counts. And 1, 2, 3. Knees back. And squeeze your glutes. 2, 3. Shoulders stay over your hips and squeeze. Push your feet away from each other. And down. And squeeze. 2, 3. And down. Squeeze. 2, 3. One more and up. Good. We're going to stay down here. Lift both arms up. Slide your shoulders down. Pull one arm down. Pull the other arm down. Push to the front. Push to the front. Grab and pull it in. Grab, pull it in. Press to the side. Press to the side. Pull it in. Pull it in, press down and down. Swing your arms down and up. Woo, we're doing that again. Other arm first, shoulders down. Here we go. Pull and pull. Push and push. Maybe go a little bit deeper into your plie. Pull to the side, to the side. Pull it in, pull it in. Press down. Swing your arms down and up. And we're coming back down. Hands can rest a little bit. Lift one heel up and down. Other heel up and down. Lift up and down. Shoulders back, up and down, up and down, up. One more each side, up and down. Last time. Whew, good. All right, come on up. Give everything a little shake out. We're going to get into the arms next. Already start moving your fingers around. Open and close your hands. Angle your hands towards the front like you're tossing a ball towards your computer. Up towards the sky. And down towards the floor. All right, so standing comfortably. So you are in line as much as you can be and not locked in your knees, which makes your pelvis come forward. So soften your knees a little bit. Pelvis is neutral. Ribs are soft. Push your arms to the sides and release. Push to the sides and release. And push to the sides. You may notice you can reach a little bit further every time. Stay out there. Turn your fingers down and up and down and up, down and up and down. Staying up, press down, down. So you're pressing from your wrists. So you feel everything working underneath your arm and down into your sides. And press. Nice and tall. And breathe. Now we're going to press to the back. Press back. 2. Shoulders down and away. Keep going. So not moving your body with you, it's just the arms. Shoulders down. Good. And then take a little break. All right. And then press your arms up to the sides. Turn your fingers forward. Not bringing your shoulders up. Keep your shoulders down. Knees relaxed. Up. Pressing out and up with the heel of your hands. It might feel a little nervy in your arms. That's an okay thing. It's the connective tissue pulling. And it's good to get more fluid into our extremities. Push back. 2. Shoulders down and wide. Belly and knees unlocked. Keep going. Pull. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Take a break. Okay. Pull your arms apart. Pull and push. 2 pumps back. 1, 2. A little quicker. Pull. Push. 2 pumps. 1, 2. You might alternate which arm goes on top every time. Pull. Push. And pull. Push. And one more, like this. Same beginning. This time, lift one arm up, other arm down, back, back, and switch, and pull, and open, and pump, and pump, and pull. You may notice every time you do this, you can actually bring your arms back a little further. Good. Pull, open, back, back, pull, open, back, back. Good. All right, give that a little rest. Okay, feet wide apart, toes turned out. We're going to lunge side to side. Good. So now, put one arm out. You're going to take this other arm, bow and arrow. You're going to grab and pull, open your hand, and bring it around. With the music, pull, and around, and pull. And nice and dramatic. So, and the arm not staying still is working quite hard itself. All right, other side, come over here. This arm comes over and grab. We're going to pull, pull, and around, and pull, and around. Shoulders down, toes relaxed. Keep reaching with the other arm. 2 more. Good, all right, and relax. Bring your feet in. Relax your shoulders down. We're going to go into kicks. Point one foot forward. Straight leg, keep it straight as you lift it up, down, close. We're going to do that again. Point, lift, down, close. Again, point, lift, down. One more time, and point, pull out through your toes. Now smooth, pull out and in. And if you notice that your pelvis is tucking and your knee is bending, you're going too high. All right, now touch the floor. 8 quick lifts. 1, 2, 3. Nice and tall. 4. All that's moving is this hip socket. 6, 7, 8. All right, take a little break. Other side. Point, lift, point, close. Again, point, lift, point. Good. You're keeping this knee as straight as you can the whole time. Point and close, and point, lift, and then we go smooth and lift 8 times. And 2, and 3. So this other leg is staying straight. Your body is staying upright and in nice alignment. 7, 8. Touch the floor. 8 lifts. 1, 2, 3. Nice and tall. Push into the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8. To the side. Soften your knees. Point, lift, point, and close. Again. Point, lift, point. Smooth. Out and in, and out and in. So you can soften this standing leg, but you're still pushing up. 8 lifts. Go 1. Kneecap is facing forward. You're reaching out through your toes. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Take a little break. Give that hip a little stretch. Whew. Other side. Soften your knees. Point, lift, point, and close. Again. Point, lift, point. 4 times smooth. Pull out and in. Pull out and in. 2 more. Out and out. Touch the floor. 8 lifts. 1. Hip stays down. Kneecap stays forward. Knee stays straight. 6, 7, 8. Good. Take a break. Whew. Soften your knees. Shift your hips a little side to side. Good. Give it all a little shake out. Okay, so now we're going to do a semicircle. You're going to start with your leg in front. And you're going to touch 8 spots all the way around. And then we're going to touch 8 spots on the way back. Careful that you don't turn with your leg, because then you're just really turning the standing leg. We want the standing leg to stay stable, and we want to be able to move this leg independently. Differentiational movement, we like to call it. All right. Relaxing your shoulders. Point in the front. Straightening both knees as much as you can, especially this front leg. Untuck your pelvis nice and neutral. You can have your hands onto your hips here. Here we go. Lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep it straight. And 1. Straighten it out a little bit more. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. A little shift with your hips. And we're ready for the other side. Point your toe in the front. Here we go. Lift. 1, 2. Pull that kneecap up. Hips stay forward. Leg moves in the socket. 5, 6, 7. Come back. Straighten your knee a little bit more. Reach up through your toes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Little shift. Now take this first leg, shift it around inside that hip socket again, keeping straight on this standing leg so you're not going all over the place. We're getting some nice movement in this hip socket. You can go bigger, exaggerate it, or keep it small. Other side. And around. And again, it can be as big as you want it to be. Nice little practice for the balance. All right. Everything a little shake out. Oh, we'll go into the windmills now. All right, so feet are wide apart. Toes can be slightly turned out. You're not so wide. We're not like our plie position wide, but just wider than shoulder distance. So this is for rebalancing the spine. So if you're watching this, you're probably somebody that does some movement daily anyway, but sometimes, but we're probably doing much more sitting now. I know I am. Arms out to the sides, Shoulders are down. Untuck your pelvis. Pull your kneecaps up to support and protect your knees. Let's twist to the side. So you're letting your hips go with you, and that's why your knee is working. Your thighs are working to protect your knee because you don't want that knee to drip down. Turn your back hand up. Your hands are going to stay opposite of each other the whole time. Press down in the front, up in the back, keeping your shoulders low, swiveling around to the other side. Shoulders are down. Reach, back hand up. Push down into the front, up into the back. And swivel around. And reach your arms far wide. Take a nice big breath. And exhale. Shoulders stay down as you're touching the insides of the bubbles on either side, or maybe it's one big bubble that you're touching. And reach. And around we go. And press. And now we're going to reverse it. Reach. Turn your front hand up. Lift. Without getting heavier on your heels, stay light on your heels. And we come around. Abdominals are in. This is an abdominal exercise as well as a shoulder and arm exercise and leg exercise. So any muscle that you're squeezing, you're bringing strength. What's the other word? We're slenderizing. You're squeezing your muscles. And reach. And lift. And around we go. Good. So now bring your feet further apart. Turn both toes to one side. Back arm up. Shoulders are down. Push into that back heel and reach with this top arm. And so you're not reaching at shoulder height. You're reaching kind of where wall and ceiling meet over there. And then use your back arm to reach back, to come up. And we swivel around to the other side, keeping your shoulders low. And push. Turn your back hand open to the back wall. And reach back to come up. So this front hand, you can't lift your arm up when you go with your palm is facing behind you. So open up your shoulder already as you turn. And twist. And push into that back heel to reach. Push into your front heel to bring you up. And around we go. Push into your back heel, shoulders are down. Open that back shoulder and push. See if you can reach a little bit further and come back to come up. And one more each side like this. Come around. Push into your heel. And reach. And back to come up. And around we go. Pushing into your back heel. Shoulders down. And reach. And reach a little further. And back to come up. Okay, now we're going to stay on this side. Twist. And reach. Reach back to come up. Staying on the side. Again, push. Shoulders are down. And we reach. Reach back to come up. And twist. And reach. A little further. And back to come up. And again, push. And reach. Back to come up. One more on this arm. And twist. Belly is in, nice and strong. Reach a little further. And back to come up. Let's come over to the other side. Pushing that heel down, twist, reach. A little further. And back to come up. And press. And reach. And back to come up. And again, twist. Push into that back heel, reach. Back to come up. And again. Open your chest towards me and reach. Back to come up. One more time this side. And reach. Back to come up, come to the front. Toes are turned out, bend. We're going to reach down in front of the opposite foot. You can grab onto a weed that's stuck into the ground or a feather. And then pull it up or float it up, depending on what you want to use here. Lift your arm up, let your hand go, come back and down. Other arm, reach down. Grab, pull it up. And lift it all the way up. Shoulders down. And open back and down. One more each side. Reach down, tuck, and pull. Lift it all the way up. Let it go and back and down. And one more time, reach. Grab, pull, and all the way up, and back and down. All right, bring your feet in. Little shake out. Okay, one foot forward, the other foot a little bit back. Now you're not really going to stand on this front foot. It's just, it needs somewhere to be. It's there. You're going to sit back on your back heel, arms down by your sides, and you'll notice if your hip wanders over to the side. So straight down. So you're not tucking. Tail is back. Feeling a stretch in the lower part of the calf. Come up onto your feet. Now we're going to gather all those muscles. So your calves, your thighs, your glutes, your hamstrings, everything. And come down, release and relax. Try to relax your toes. Notice if your knees kind of wander in towards each other. Try to keep them in line with your middle toe or second toe. Come on up. Try to keep your toes relaxed even as you come up. This is about the calves, especially that back calf. And come back down and release and sit back down. And come on up. And squeeze and lift. And down, release. And one more time, stretch back there. Good. Now sending that back leg all the way back, putting your heel down. You can stop this. Oh, or not. There we go. Pushing your heel down into the floor. Notice if your hips are over to the side, bring them so that they're both facing the same direction. Pushing your heel down, try to turn your toes so that they're forward. So you're not going to hurt your knee. Lift your seat, pushing that heel down. Soften this knee and straighten. And if you like, as you straighten your knee, push your heel down, lift your back toes and soften. Keep lifting your seat. And this is not about leaning forward. That's not, just need to lift up here. It's just subtle. Good. Lift your back heel up. Tuck your pelvis, drop your knees. So you're pulling your pubic bone up towards your belly button. Hopefully you're feeling something, the front of this thigh. Keep your pelvis tucked as you straighten your back leg. And come on up. And tuck and bend. And straighten. And up. And tuck and bend. Maybe you're going a little bit deeper every time. And one more time, tuck and bend. And straighten. Push with that back heel. Bring that foot to the front, heel down. Lift your seat as you fold forward. Again, watching that your hip doesn't go wandering off to the side. Try to stay square. Your hands can be on your hips or on your thighs or one thigh. Slide your shoulders down, lifting your seat up and away, pulling your toes back. Turn your leg out, exaggerate your foot, see how that feels. Turn your leg in, exaggerate your foot. And then going back and forth again. Again, not moving your hips, so you're moving in that hip socket. You can see my little heart's turning side to side. Good, and then we come on up. Let's get this song back on. How about that? Okay, so the other foot. So the foot that was just in front, that's going to stay in front, and you're going to sit back on your other heel. So now we're on the other side. Sit again, sitting straight down. Watch where your hips are. Feels like a little groovy 60s dance. All right, come on up onto your feet. Push into the ball of your feet. Gather all your muscles. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Not your hands. I'm doing that for emphasis for myself. And down and release and relax. And sit back down. You may notice you're going a little deeper every time. And we come on up. Push the floor away and lift. And you don't have to go as high as you can go. If you lift a centimeter, that's plenty. As long as you're engaging the muscles, that's what we're looking for. And sitting down. And we come up. And squeeze. And lower. And one more time, stretch down here. Oh, that feels better. Now sending that leg all the way back. If you want to feel more, go further back. If you want to feel less, bring it closer in. Hips facing the same direction. Toes hopefully facing the same direction. Heel down. Lift your seat. Hands can be wherever you want them to be. Relax your shoulders. Soften that back knee. Push your heel down. Maybe lift your toes. And soften your knees. Push your heel, lift your toes, lift your seat. And again, you're not tilting so far forward, you're just lifting from your seat, so it's nice and simple. Good, maybe bend that front knee a little bit more. Come up onto your toes. Ooh, nice little stretch for the bottom of the foot. Tuck your pelvis, pubic bone up to your belly button. Drop your knees, feeling the stretch. Maybe it goes up your thigh as you come, straighten that leg out and come back up to standing. And tuck and bend. And straighten. And we come up. And tuck and bend. And straighten. And up. And one more time, tuck and bend. And straight. And come on, push with that foot. Bring your heel to the front. Lifting your seat, sitting back. And again, not off to the side. And hands can be wherever is comfortable for you today. If you're pulling your toes back, you're lifting your seat away. Turn your leg out, exaggerate your foot. Woo. Turn your leg in, exaggerate your foot. And go side to side. Relaxing your shoulders, chest forward. Seat is lifted behind you, sticking out your happy tail feathers. Good. All right, come on up. Legs a little shake out. We're going to stretch the inner thigh muscle. So, feet really wide. Bend over to one side. Your hands can be on your thigh or on the floor or a combination of the two. You can lift these toes, turn them out, put them down. Gentle pulsing. And then to the other side. Again, you can do something with that foot that's out there. All right. Come on up. Give your legs a little shake out. Gonna have a sip of water. And then we're gonna lie down on our side. Okay. So, pick a side to lie down on. Let's see. Does one go faster? No, this one does. It's a nice long song. All right, so lying down on your side. Head lying down. Notice if you're looking down towards your feet, bring your head back a little bit so you're in nice alignment here. If this bothers your lower back, bring your feet a little bit in front. Top hip, reach your top leg away from you. You can actually see my little hearts line up there. All right, so try to keep this nice and long position here. Inhale at the bottom, exhale with both legs up and down and up. We're going nice and slow, so you can notice all the muscles that are working and notice what else is going on here. Notice if your hips has fallen back at the top. Keep it in line, reaching that top leg away. And we're going to add the upper body. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Squeeze, reach, lowering with control. That's your eccentric movement of the muscles. And lift, and lower, and lift, and lower. Bring your top leg in front. Flex your bottom foot, bring it up, bring it forward. Belly in, pump up with the bottom leg. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. Lift up a little higher, maybe a little smaller with the movement. 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo, good. Okay, come on up. Bending your bottom knee. Cushioning this bottom hip if you need to, or your elbow as well. And slide your shoulders down, lift your leg up. Bring your hip forward so you're internally rotating your thigh. It's not necessarily about bringing your leg back behind you this way. It's a little bit behind you, but you're reaching away to that wall over there. And reach. You can slide your big toe on the floor. And reach. And in. And it's not about going as far as you can go, although that feels good. We're trying to keep it in control. Take your shoulders with you. Belly is in, ribs are in. Good. Now we're going to stay out here. Not as far as you can go, just out there so everything's long. 8 quick lifts. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull your hip in. Pull it in. Out now slower. Up. And 2. And 3. Belly is in. Hip is turned. Shoulders down. 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull your hip in. Pull it in. 8 quick ones again. 1, 2, 3. Straighten your leg out a little bit more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull it in. Out. Slow it down. 1 and 2. Belly in. Take the time to adjust everything. Align everything. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Take a break. Maybe bring it in. Give it a little rub. All right, bring it back out. Flex your foot, turn forward, toe, heel, toe, heel. So I'm not moving my hip, I'm moving in the hip socket. Now let's do squares. Back, up, forward, down. Shoulders away, forward, down. Back, up, forward, down. Back, up, forward, down. Good. Okay. Kick your leg to the front. Kick and bend. And kick and bend. And kick. Now, if you would rather lie down on your side, it is easier, go for it. All right, keep your leg out there. Tail back, lift, up, and down. We're gonna go slow. Up. I'm doing it to myself too. And lift, and lower. Push again to the floor. 4, up in 3 counts. 1, 2, 3, and down. 1, 2, 3. Straighten that leg out in front of your hip as much as you can. 1 more. 1, 2, 3. Okay. One more version. We're gonna bring this leg back. Actually, we'll just do the pumps back here. Nope, I lied. We're gonna pump back. Back, forward, 2 kicks. 1, 2. Back, forward, kick, kick. Back, forward, kick, kick. Good. Back, forward, kick. 2 more times. Back, forward, kick. 1 more. Back, forward. Okay. Hopefully you're still with me. Okay. Take a little break. Move that around. We'll go back to that song. So we keep it even. I'm all about keeping things even. Okay, so lying down on your other side. The stretches are going to feel so good today. Lying down, straightening out your legs. So watch where that top hip is. Bring it so that it's in line with your bottom hip. Maybe move your head and shoulders back a little bit so you're aligned. Reach your top leg away from you so your hip moves away. You can see how my shirt lines up. So we're trying to be stacked here. Lift up and down. Slow time. Up and down. Ideally, you feel your legs sliding. So if you're trying to keep your toes together, try to avoid that. We don't want to sickle the ankles. Belly is in, shoulders relaxed. Up and down. 2 more. Up and down. Good. Now we add the upper body. Squeeze up, lower with control. Squeeze, reach that top leg away and down. And reach and down. Again, notice if you're kind of piking, try to keep it very flat to the front. Up and down. Up. 2 more. Reach that top leg away, lower with control. And up and down. Bring your top leg in front. Flex your bottom foot, lift it up, bring it forward, pump up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe. 6. Belly in. And a little bit higher, a little smaller. 3, 4, 5. If you're shaking, that's a good thing. All right, come on up. So bending your bottom knee. Again, cushioning your bottom hip if you need to. Maybe cushioning your elbow. Top leg out straight. Bring your top hip forward. Slide on your toe and back. And reach. So you're reaching to touch the wall on the other side of you. So as opposed to reaching back. Ribs are in, shoulders are away in this nice arabesque kind of position. So now we're going to stay back here. Internal rotation. 8 quick lifts. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull it in. 8 slow ones. 1. And so now you get to take the time to really straighten that leg and feel everything. Your ribs, your belly. 6, 7, 8. Pull it in. Pull it in. 8 quick ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull it in. 8 slow again. 1 and 2. Nice and straight. And lifting up and shoulders down. 4, 5, 6. Reach a little further. 7 and 8. Oh. All right. Take a little break. A little rub. All right, come on back out. Flex your foot, toe, heel. Turn your hip in. Toe, heel, toe, heel. Okay, now we're going to go into squares. Back, up, forward, down. I'm not torturing us with the slow ones this time. And back, up, forward, down, back, up. Good. All right. So now, again, if you want to make it easier on yourself, lie right down, or you can stay up here for a little added fun. Kick your leg to the front and bend, and front, and bend. Push into the floor. Use your upper body. All right, here we go. Keep your leg out in front. 8 lifts. Oh, it's not going anywhere. 1, and down, and 2, and down. 3, and 4. All right, up in 3 counts. Go. 1, 2, 3, and down. Careful that you're not sinking into your body to do this. 1, 2, 3. Last time. 1, 2, 3. Oh. All right. Give that hip a little rub. Now the last part. Here we go. Bring it back. Forward, 2 kicks. 1, 2. Quicker. Back. Forward. Kick. Kick. Back. Careful that you're not moving your body with you. So it's more about the leg. 2 more. Back. Forward. Kick. Last 1. Thank goodness. And then we stop. Okay. Whew. Give that hip a little movement, a little stretch. Maybe turn the other way. Okay, now for some abdominals. And then we'll stretch. Join me if you will. Okay. So, onto your back. Let's see. Should we speed up a little bit? Kind of a mellow abdominal song. All right, hands behind your head. Elbows up a little bit. Neutral pelvis, feet easy on the floor. You can have your fingers interlaced or spread them out wide so they're working evenly behind you. Shoulders down. Here we go. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. 3. And 4. Keeping that space underneath you. Neutral pelvis. Keep going. And squeeze. Lower with control. So make the lowering down more of the effort than the lifting up. Okay, now lift your right hand up to the sky. Lift it up, pull your shoulder down. Reach it up, pull it down. Reach, and down, and reach. Reach over your left knee, across, pull it down. Across, pull it down. And 3, feet are light, tail is heavy. Right ankle lift, cross, and down. Lift, squeeze, and down. Lower with control. Here we go, switch hands. Left hand up into the sky, pull down. And reach, pull down. Belly in. Reach over your right knee, across, and down. Across, and down. And 3, and 4. Left ankle up and over, and down. And 2, and 3, and 4. Good. Hands behind your head. Whew. Lift one leg up, lift the other leg up. Knees can be soft. Squeeze your legs. 8 lifts with your seat. Lift up and down and up. Squeeze and with control in both directions. So it's not big. And 7. And then add your upper body for 8. Exhale up. Inhale down. A little squeeze at the top. And down and up. Keep your belly in. Sink it down as you lower down. Up and down and up. 2 more. Up and down and up. Keep your head down. Straighten your legs some more. Point your toes. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. Belly in. Straight legs. Keep going. Open and close. 2 more. Open. 8 more. Squeeze. You curling up at the same time. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Loads of control in each direction. 4 more. Straighten your legs a little bit more. Last one. Bend your knees in. Give them a little hug. Oh, good job. Rocking from side to side. Slide your hands underneath your hips. Legs up. One leg down, pull it in. Other leg down and up and down. So bicycles. So hands underneath the hips makes it a little easier. If you don't want it to be so easy, hands behind your head, curl your head up, little oblique twists, and round. Kind of a stylized bicycle. All right, and then relax back to the center. Straighten your legs out. Give yourself a nice, big, luxurious stretch. And exhale to relax. Okay, as promised, stretches. Cross one ankle over the other thigh. Ankle bone is past your thigh. You're welcome to stay down here and push into this thigh. Careful that you're not just moving your hip. Try to keep your hip where it is. Push your thigh up and away. You can pull your legs in. You can pull on this shin, not your foot, but your shin. And again, push your knee away. Or you can grab onto your thigh. Whichever version you're doing, untuck your pelvis. So your lower back goes away from the floor a little bit. Relax your shoulders. Notice where you're looking. If you're looking way up over your head, try to bring your chin down. A nice way to get into this position. Lift your head up, tuck your chin, and then put the back of your head down on the mat. So you can rock a little side to side, find a good place, and then we're going to start shifting the hips. So bring one hip. So I'm going to bring my left hip up to my left ribs, right hip moves away. Take a breath and then go a little bit further. And then to the other side. So in class, I often say, find the end of the stretch and then see if you can sneak in a little further. I know a little bit more about that now as I'm working on my next level. So you find the end of the stretch. That's your muscle saying, that's as far as we go. Take a breath. And then exhale, you can go a little bit further. And the muscle's like, all right, yeah, we can go further. It's protecting us from going too far too fast. So that's why we take our time, find the end of the stretch, take a moment, and go a little bit further. And then to the other side. You can flex the foot that you can see. You can relax the foot that you can't see. You can pull your legs in really close. So now your lower back is into the floor. And keep shifting your hips from side to side. You can use your other elbow to help turn that leg out. So again, you're wagging your tail ultra slow while relaxing your upper body. All right, let's do the other side. Crossing your ankle over again. Up to you how far you go with this. Neutral pelvis to start. Keeping your hips where they are. Pressing into the thigh, kind of up and away. You can lift your legs up. Grab onto the shin, pulling the shin in and the knee away. You can reach through and grab onto your thigh. Untucking your pelvis, relaxing your neck and shoulders. If you need to, lift your head, tuck your chin. Put your head back down. Rock a little side to side. Find a good place to be. Whew. And then pull one hip up, the other hip away. So I'm going right hip up to the ribs, left hip away. Take a little moment, inhale, exhale, go a little further. And then to the other side, shifting the hips. Inhale, exhale, go a little further. So again, you're finding the end of the stretch, but that's not really the end. Inhale, exhale, go a little further. And then the other way, exhale, relaxing the neck and shoulders and the abdominals. Maybe your abdominals are puffing up a little bit to protect something. And then bring your legs in closer, shifting your hips again side to side, using your elbow to move your knee out. All right, bringing your feet down to the floor. So, depending on your flexibility, or what you want to do today, you can cross your first leg all the way over, bring your knees down. Oh, snap. Open your arms wide up to the sides. Soften your ribs, move your hip away from you. That feels nice. Or you can, if you want to do more of a hip stretch, more specific to the hip, bring your knees in, curl up, slide your hands down your shins. Again, you're not going to grab your feet, but stay on your hard shins. Put your head back down, pulling your feet away from each other. You may have your feet in closer. I have mine quite far away. Pull your feet away, relax your shoulders, then pull with your right arm. And then pull with your left arm. And again, taking your time. So again, you're finding the end of the stretch. See if you can go a little bit further each time. That's the thing with doing stretch repeatedly. Every time you go a little bit further in, because the muscle's like, okay, I'll let you go. And then let's bring the feet down to the floor. Come back to center if you're twisted. We're going to go to the other side. So if you want to do the twist, cross your thigh all the way over. Bring your knees all the way down. Open your arms out wide. Soften your ribs. Move your hip away from your ribs. You can hang out here and breathe, reaching that back arm away. Or you can have your knees up in the center, curling up. Slide down your shins, grab onto your shins, close to your ankles. Lie your head back down, pulling your feet apart. Pull with your right arm, and pull with your left. And pull with the right. And the left. And keep going. Okay. Shake your legs out on the floor. And then bend your knees back in. Lift your right leg up to the sky. Point and flex and point and flex. Stay flexed. Untuck your pelvis. So neutral pelvis, maybe lower your leg a little bit to get it straighter. And then once you do get it straight, then you can bring it back up. Left foot is light on the floor, so you're not pushing into that floor to get this leg higher or tilting, tucking your pelvis under. Turn your leg out. If you can hold on to it if you like, and turn it out, and turn it in, and turn out. The whole time you're reaching your heel up to the sky and your hip heavy into the floor. Keep your turn out, keep your right hip heavy, bring your leg across your midline, bring your left knee across your midline. So you're staying, you're not twisting here, you're reaching up in this diagonal, you're staying square on the back of your pelvis. You can use your hands to help you a little bit with this leg. Breathe, reaching your heel far away, left foot is still light on the floor. Maybe try and turn it out a little bit more. Maybe bring it a little bit closer and then bring it down to the floor. Feel a little whoosh go through that leg. Left leg up to the sky. Point your toes and flex and point and flex. Now keep the flex. Reaching your heel way, way, way up to the sky. Hip heavy into the floor. Right foot's light on the floor. Lower your leg a little bit. Get it a little bit straighter. Keep it straight as you bring it up. You may not get as high. You can use your hands to help you a little bit. Hopefully you're feeling the whole back of your leg here. Turn your leg out and turn it in. And turn it out and turn it in. Out. Keep reaching your heel way, way up. Hip heavy into the floor. Keep your turn out. Keep your hip heavy. Bring your leg across your midline. Bring your right knee across your midline. Right foot is light on the floor. Reaching this heel way up. And again, you can hold on to this leg. Maybe it will help. It could be your thigh or your calf, not your knee. Because you can't straighten your knee if you're holding on to it. And bring that foot down. There we go. Come on up to sitting. I'm going to finish off with a little forward bend. You're welcome to do more twisting, obviously. You can do anything you like. Inhale, lift your arms up to the sky. Flex your feet, open your chest. Push the air over your toes, thighs heavy into the floor. Lift your hands up to the sky, point your toes, open your chest, and thighs heavy into the floor. Push the air over your toes. Come halfway up, slide your shoulders down, reaching forward. Reach your right arm forward, press your thighs into the floor, and reach. And left arm reach, and reach, and reach. Right arm forward, pull your left hip back. Right arm, right leg, reach forward. Press your thighs down into the floor. Flex the feet. Oh, that changes things. And then left arm and left leg forward, right arm, right shoulder, right hip back. Flexing your feet. All right, inhale, up to the sky. Exhale, let it go. Sit however is comfortable. We'll give the neck a little stretch. Tilt your head to the side. Relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw and your face. Bring your head down to the front. Sway your head side to side. You can let your shoulders go with you or keep it very specific to the neck. Come up the other side, hang it here. Come back to the front and sway side to side. And come on up. And one more big inhale up to the sky. And exhale, we're going to let it all go. Thank you very much. Keep stretching, keep moving, keep breathing, keep drinking water. And yes, it's a little bit cold out there, but at least we have some sunshine. Thanks, everybody. See you next time.